Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 8 of Direwolf20's Stoneblock series. Today, we have a lot of Inferium Essence. Nice. I'm just kind of taking a peek at how things are going in here. All this good stuff. Hey, do I have armor? Woot. I have more armor now. Cool. Ooh, Infinity Booster card. Don't mind if I do. So I'm taking a look at stuff and things, and where I'm at right this minute. I feel like, and call me crazy, I feel like I'm struggling with redstone. Redstone is a thing that we need more of. So I want to get some Inferium Essence here. Hey, quest complete. That is cool. So we're going to bring up the quest for that. Mystical Agriculture, I assume. Nice. We already claimed our loot box for this guy, right? So Inferium Essence, that's the loot chest we want to claim for you, sir, which gets me, hey, some 64k. ME storage cells. Not too shabby. I'll take it, and you'll go in one of these spots. So I started thinking, like, do we want to go mystical agriculture for redstone? So, like, options for producing redstone, right? Because all the other resources we're okay on, but redstone we're hurting with. I mean, to be fair, all the resources we don't have automated anything yet. So, like, we're still looking to, you know, we'll figure something out. But right now, redstone ingot from tiny progressions. All right, so what can we do here? So we can totally do, okay, that's cool. Chickens, right? So we can get redstone chickens. That's a thing. Right, so a roosting chicken, for example. And they drop, I don't know what, oh, they lay eggs. And yeah, okay, cool. And then obviously the sieve for dust. We can get them with red orchids from extra utilities too. Not so sure that's the way I want to go with things. Obviously, all like the regular smelting stuff that you can do and pulverizing and tectonic initiators and whatnot. So anything else that looks like it might be a cool approach other than sieving, right? So mystical agriculture or chickens is really kind of your main two options for like semi-automated production of resources. Is environmental tech in here? I didn't think I saw it. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, cool. So that's totally an option too. But we know that to be like requiring large amounts of power, among other things. So I think what I'd like to do is figure out why I don't have seeds at this point. Because I have to sieve dirt. Okay. Should be able to manage that. I might need to work a little bit harder. So let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sweet. And then we're going to want our hammer. So I think what we're going to do today is maybe get started on mystical agriculture. It's been a long time since I've played with this fun mod, and it sounds like it might be pretty fun to play with, right? Not too shabby at least. KK. Oh, hey, look at that. You made a stone crafting table for some reason. Neat. I think I know the reason, but it's funny to me. I pressed K, and because I didn't have 9 of the resource, it said, "Oh, I'll just do a 4x4 craft of cobblestone." There we go. Dirt for days. All right. So seeds come out of string mesh. Must be string mesh. Okay. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So you know what I'm going to do? We have some string mesh. No mesh in the heavy oak sieve, right? So what I'm going to do is that, because you're a regular sieve, you're the heavy oak sieve. I'm going to compress these dudes. Cool. Oops. And then we can do that. Sweet. And in theory, I've probably already gotten seeds. Probably already gotten quite a lot of seeds. But I'm going to, you know, sieve a few more paces nonetheless. Just to improve the amount of seeds that we get. Good enough for now, and I'm going to put all you junk away. And you guys, and andesite, and dire. I guess I'll leave them. But the stone pebbles is really what I don't need. I can either just... That'll work, right? And then we should craft together some Inferium Essence. So, like, I'd like... All Alright, so what do we have by watering can, right? So did I make one of these yet in this map? I did. I have this guy. Other options for watering cans are the inferium watering cans, which need quite a healthy bit of inferium, which we're going to hold off on. And then obviously the thermal cultivation ones, or this one. And then there's reinforced, which just requires a nether star and some reinforced obsidian ingots, which, to be quite fair, I do have access to nether stars, right? And you, sir, do not seem to be too hard to get your hands on. It's just iron bars and obsidian. So that's totally doable, right? That's totally doable. Yeah, reinforced obsidian gets reinforced obsidian ingots. Interesting. So if I wanted to get like the super fancy reinforced watering can, 5x5 area, shift and right click to activate. Yeah, interesting. But at least for now, we've got the watering can, and we've got some inferium seeds. Some tier 1 inferium seeds, which, by the way, how do we upgrade them? We need prudentium essence, which we get from 4 inferium essence and some kind of infusion crystal. Right, so the infusion crystals don't look too bad, but we're going to need prosperity shards. So maybe I want to get this as well. So some compressed sand and iron. Or diamond. So diamond, you have a 16% chance, and iron, you have an 8% chance. So I totally feel like diamond is the way to go. So what I'm going to do then is get some sand. We may already have some sand. We may need to hammer up. So I think I'm going to like quickly try and like escalate through this process a little bit, and I think that would be smart to do. Right, so we sieve you up, and we should get these prosperity shards, right? We're not yet, but we should. Right? Heavy sieve, diamond stiffened mesh. We should have like a decent chance at this, right? Diamond stiffened mesh. There they are, prosperity shards. Sweet. Cool. Did I already get? I did get the quest for that, so that's cool. Nice. Alright, so for now, the ore pieces that we got out of this can just go away for a minute or two. And then we can take our prosperity shards and then diamond, which we may not have. Oh, there's more prosperity shards over here. Perfect. So we already even had a few of them. Cool. So if we want... So part of me wants to go like straight up and get a redstone essence, because that would be super cool. So that just needs some intermedium essence. So that needs 4 intermedium essence, and then also some tier 3 crafting seeds. Right. Okay, cool. So let's try... What I'm going to do first, if I can... Did I mess that up? Yeah, base tier crafting seed, right? So in order to get... Let's try and math this out real quick, right? So to get tier 3 crafting seeds, we're going to need 4 intermediate, which needs 4 prudentium. And we're going to need 4 intermedium. And this basically needs 4 of those, gets 1. So 16 of the base gets 1 of these, right? So a stack of the base essence gets 4 of these. So I don't feel like we have quite enough, because we have a stack and a half. So basically, in order to get the redstone seeds, we need the 4 intermedium here, and we also need 4 intermedium here. So that tells me that we probably need a little bit more inferium essence. But maybe we could bump you up to inferium seed tier 2? I don't know. Let's see. Hey, quest complete. Woot. I like that. So base crafting seeds are complete. We can claim that fancy loot chest, and hopefully it's something good. Lithium dust from mechanism. Okay. I guess I'm going to put you over here, even though you're kind of probably a resource, but that's cool. What's like the quest line say I should be doing at this point? So you want some base essence ingots, and you also want the different tiers of essence. But yeah, I'm totally all about doing this. Now, watering cans should work on these guys, right? And they should grow... Yeah, nice. Cool. Okay, that ain't too bad. Now, part of me wants to, like, upgrade these guys, and another part of me wants to make more of them. I guess I don't get seeds out of them, right? And that's intended. If you made the thingy from Immersive Engineering, I think you get seeds out of them, but I don't think you're meant to get seeds out of them. So should I bump these guys up a little bit? Like, let's try... So if I want to get tier 2 seeds from the Inferium, it's just tier 1 seeds. Okay, right. So I need to get an infusion crystal. I want a normal infusion crystal, though, not a master. So that's easy enough, right? Yeah, that's totally doable. I think I've even got the stuff on me. Nice. So then you can be like that. So what you're saying is, in order to get a tier 2 seed, we need 8 Prudentium essences, right? Which would be 32. Okay. Hey, cool, quest complete. Easy peasy. Chance cubes. No thanks. So then I should be able to bump this dude up to a tier 2 seed, which I want to say tier 2 seeds. I want to actually kind of check. Like, you do say tier 2 on the tooltip. Nice. So I don't know if you grow faster as a tier 2 seed or what. But I think at the very least what you get is 2 of the material per growth. Assuming you actually, like, grow. Hopefully tier 2 seeds don't grow, like, slower. Might just be bad luck. Come on, tier 2 seed, let's go. So yeah, that gets you 2 Inferium per growth. Nice. So as we, you know, level up our seeds, that will become good. I think the best thing to do right now would be probably to get a few more base seeds. So I think I was partially thinking I might get, so like you, right? Like, what if we got, we should have like a comically large amount of bones. Yeah. And remember, you can't bone meal these things, I don't think. See, that doesn't work. But what I can do, something like this. Now there's this stuff, fertilized essence, bone meal that works on resource crops, which has just, I guess it's a low drop chance from things. You can't actually craft it, which is a bummer. But I want to get like 6 more of these Inferium seeds. And they can all be tier 1. That's okay for now, at least. You know what else I should look into getting? Isn't there fertilized dirt? Fertilized farmland from cooking for blockheads. Fertilized dirt from hatchery. And then fertilized dirt from random things. This. Info. Compared to vanilla farmland, fertilized dirt does not require any nearby water blocks. Ooh. Increases the growth of plants by a factor of 3, and crops aren't destroyed when enemies walk on top of it. If you want to plant crops on it, you need to till it with a hoe. Cool. So fertilized farmland sounds like a good time. There's also fertilized dirt from hatchery. Gives trees a random bone meal effect. Okay, well that's probably not where we want to go. Fertilized farmland. Gives plants a random bone meal effect. Get farmland by using a hoe on fertilized dirt. So random bone meal effect is probably not a good idea. And I'll tell you why. You ready for why? Because bone meal doesn't work on these. So if it uses bone meal, it's bad. If it uses growth ticks, it's good. Because growth ticks is how watering cans work. So what do you say we do this? You ready? And all it looked like to me and yes, I know that I can put bones inside a sag mill and have them, you know, faster and yada, yada, yada. But guess what? I don't care. Because I've got, like, a stupid amount of bones, right? So, meh. Okay. You know, I also have a stupid amount of bone meal, so like there's that. Bones and bone meal is not a problem for me right now. So fertilized dirt should triple the speed at which things grow. And I might have a hoe around here somewhere. Maybe I would have put it in here. Maybe I'll just make a new one because I have the resources for such a thing. So we'll pop that dude there. And these guys should grow like 3 times as fast now. In theory. In theory. Oh yeah, they definitely seem to be going a little bit quicker, don't they? Yeah, I like that. Now we just need some form of like automation with these guys. So there's like the Ender.io farming station. There's several options that we could go with to get these things to like get their resources and produce a little bit better. But at least for now, we have a way to get a bunch of this stuff early on. What I'd like to do at the very least is just get some redstone crops going, and that would be super awesome. So let me come back in a minute after I water these a few minutes, and then we'll be right back. So guys, I just jumped into my test world where I like to kind of, those of you who may not know this, I have a separate world where I test out builds and designs and ideas. So I tried out a bunch of different machines and basically came to the conclusion that there's a few ways we can automatically harvest. The Ender.io farmer, which we've seen plenty of times, does a great job with these plants. The farming machine from Industrial Foregoing does a good job, but it breaks the plants, and I don't want that. I want it to leave the plants in place and just harvest the resources. And then I found the harvester from Cyclic, which a few people have been posting in the comments that I should be taking a look at this pretty cool looking mod. So I think I'm gonna listen to y'all and do it. So let's do the thing, shall we? We're gonna get that, and we're gonna need a couple pieces of obsidian and then just a dispenser, which needs some redstone, which, hey, guess who has like literally 0 redstone right now? Your pal Direwolf has literally 0 pieces of redstone at this point. So I might need to sift. Just out of curiosity, again, because I'm just a little curious, like how much better redstone from iron is a 10% chance, but redstone from diamond is a 20% chance. So basically, in theory, you're going to get twice as much diamond. So that's cool to know. So if I wanted to do this, I think it would be smart to do the heavy oak sieve rather than the multiple sieves. I mean, technically, it's probably not that big of a difference, but it's all good. And then, of course, we're going to have a bunch of junk that we have to clean up, but we'll clean that up in a second. First things first, and that is making what I need to make. Cool. So we're going to play with cyclic a little bit. Few people have recommended trying out this mod, and it does look cool. I've not played with it before, but it looks nifty. So I'm interested in checking it out and seeing what it's all about. So let's just, if I can, reach over there and put away some junk. Like nickel ore pieces, and bone meal, and yellorium dust. And that all sounds like the majority of things we don't need on me right now. And yay, we got some redstone. So that's cool. Is that all the redstone I got? Really? Really? I got 5 redstone from that? No wonder I'm working hard to get more redstone out of other methods. I might need to turn off mouse tweaks. Or inventory sorters, wheel tweaking. Actually, is inventory sorter? I think inventory sorter might be the one that's conflicting. That looks pretty good to me. Sorry, CBW, I love you. So anyway, we were talking about a harvester, which looks pretty good. We're just going to need a dispenser, which needs some string. Oh, wait, did I see an alternate recipe? Oh, look at you. 1 single piece of string for a harvester. I like that. That is what's up. We'll grab some obsidian, which will auto-craft itself up into fruition. And then we can do this, and now we have a harvester, which looks pretty spifferino. So I should be able to set up this harvester. Now, my question is, do I want to do this here, or do I want to move it a little bit closer to home, where home is a place that's right near my redstone power already? So maybe this area can be like regular crops, and then we'll have like a larger area over here. that's going to be, so like how did I do this? That, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that cool? You know, I probably just want to get myself a little bit more headroom. I think that looks good, right? That should be cool. I'm just going to avoid any extra cobblestone that we don't need at the moment. So yes, and maybe this entire area would be smart to turn into that dirt stuff. So did I save any dirt, or did I get rid of it all? Well, we already have some gravel, right? Does gravel come from dirt, or does dirt come from gravel with the hammer thingy? Right, and then gravel gets turned into dirt, right? Yeah. So like 3 stacks of dirt? I mean, I feel like that's like way too much. 1 stack of dirt should be plenty. And that's cool. How many uses do you have left? Just 1. You know what? Let's do... this many. And then you can void that. Cool. So yes, our plan will be... get a stack of you. Get a stack of you. Get some more fertilized dirt. That's what's up. 37. Sounds like it might not be enough. I feel like we're going to need more. That feels better. Did I ever get myself an exchanger? I feel like now might be as good a time as any. 2 lapis, 2 diamond, a redstone. You'd think I would know like that off the top of my head. Oh, you need redstone. Dire, why you do that to yourself? And charge it up, buddy. At least a little bit. The good news is, you know, he has a lot of good stuff going on. The bad news is, well, we'll figure it out. So you, I should do controls for my gadgets. Anchor I like to have on G, mode switch F, range R, undo that. Okay, cool. So key conflicts for G are you, 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 and you. So now you're happy. And key conflicts for F are you, better builders, Moans, and that should be good. So that you can now go wall mode. And what we're probably going to want to do, hopefully you're not a tile entity. I would be very disappointed if it were. That should be good. Nice. I like it. Now, reportedly, this stuff does not need water, correct? That's what I heard, right? That's what it said in here. Does not require any nearby water blocks. Sweet. I like that. So what I'm going to do is switch you into single mode. Put you there. And make sure that this room is well lit so that we don't get mobs spawning in it, because that would ruin my day. Now we're talking. And stop for a quick apple break. And maybe let you charge a little bit more just so that you have enough power for a bit. So that works, right? You're going to go in here. Thank you. And then we'll get this dude. Now, I don't know what the range looks like on this, right? So 7 by 7 looks like it covers this entire room. And that's pretty cool. So check this out. We plant, let's put all these crops, right? And did I get an extra one of those? I feel like I did. Okay, cool. So you can occasionally get an extra, which is exciting. So you go there. And for now, because who cares, we're going to do that, right? So you're going to be always on, and you can see like the little timer bar going there. And then its area will attempt to harvest the whole area at once at the cost of fuel. Okay. So maybe single mode or area mode, I'm not entirely sure, but you can probably stop doing that so that you can get more power again. Yay. So here's the only thing I will say about this is, wow, is my energy going crazy going down? Like, granted, I only have one magmatic down here, but like, how much power you use, Harvester? Oh, I don't know what your off per tick usage looks like, but more than a magmatic, so that's the thing. But let's see if this at least works, and then we'll go from there. So, water, you guys should grow rather quickly. And I'm pretty sure, so the Harvester's info tab says that it's going to drop the items on the ground. That's not what I found to be true. Sweet. Right? So you're collecting those resources. So if I put you in area mode, okay. I don't know, I'll stick with single mode because that seems to be like the smarter approach. But now at least it's automatically harvesting, and it's keeping them in place, which is exactly what I want, right? If I right-click them, they're falling on the ground. If it's harvesting them, it puts them in its inventory. Neat. I like it. I like it. Very nice. All right, cool. So with you working now, which you totally are, the only problem is you might be hurting for power just a little bit. So I could put you like on, you know, a redstone signal mode that you require redstone. We could do something clever with timing. Or we can look at doing speed upgrades. Or we can make another magmatic generator. Like, there's options, right? So if we want another magmatic, I think I'm going to need another machine block, right? And then just some gold, a lava bucket, a furnace generator, iron, redstone. I need, in total, 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone. And that is what I'm hurting on. Let's see how close we are to getting redstone seeds. You know what? Let me get redstone seeds. I'm just going to water plants until I get enough inferium for redstone seeds. How's that sound? Alright guys, so I'm upgrading my tier 3 dude here. We're at 49 of these, and I think I'm going to need 4 more of those so that I can get you really going, right? Which is going to be 4 pieces of redstone. So I have to sift a little sand on top of this, which is, you know, not the end of the world. But hey, tier 1 crafting seeds. Yay, I got that. Did you recognize my tier 2s as well? You did. Look at that. Cool. So maybe I'll get something special out of these loot box dudes. Because I totally made all this cool stuff. Sweet. Alright, so a little bit more of this. And then we should be good to go on the redstone seeds. That and sifting a little bit of dust. So back in a minute. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I do this. And then I do that. And then I do... there. Cool. So that's neat. Let's see if I got anything good out of this stuff. So I got, hey, 64K storage disks times 4. Super fancy and nice to have, not to lie. In addition, we got, oh, Black Lotus. That'll be useful when we get into Britannia. Glowstone ingots for mechanism. You could probably be called a mod item. That's what I'm going to do. Fluix block and Certus quartz blocks. Meh. Solid meh. If I was using applied energistics, maybe yellowite ore. I guess that could be called an ore. This is kind of my like ores to process just. So I'll do that. So that's neat. So let's do you, I guess, is what we'll do. And then we'll just hope. Against hope. That we get some redstone. Alright, 4 redstone, that's enough for me. So then we can do that, that, and that. Sweet. So we got our first redstone seed, and hopefully our first useful seed. So in theory now, what we're going to want to do is just water these dudes, and in theory, this guy should grow rather nicely and start producing redstone for me. Woot. Now... I thought I looked for a crafting recipe for this stuff, but when I was in my mystical fertilized essence, okay. This is what we want, though. So we can either use that fertilized essence, which is a rare drop from the crops, or we can use bone meal, and it's a diamond for 3 mystical fertilizer essence. So That's expensive. But to be fair, eventually we can get diamonds from this stuff. So hey, speak of the devil, there's our first stuff. So there's that 5% that we were talking about. Nice. Now your only use is that we need 9 of you to get 16 redstone, but that ain't terrible. Especially if we got a few more redstone seeds, right? So what I think I'll do, and you actually are growing pretty nicely. That's cool. So I think we'll let this thing run a little bit. I'd like to get like my first 9. Hey, cool. Was that 2 at a time? Because I will take it. Yeah, tier 3. I don't think you can upgrade those. And I guess I'll occasionally get an extra seed out of this. Now we can also put this in like a couple different machines, right? So like there's the immersive engineering cloche, which is totally a good way to go. Don't get me wrong, the cloche is like super good, but also a little bit powerful. Not gonna lie, cloche feels OP, but I might do it because why not? Because this is the kind of pack where if you're gonna be OP, you can be OP and it's okay. Or seed reprocess. Okay, that turns the redstone seed into the redstone essence, I guess, from Mr. Agriculture. Is there anything else that we can do here? Bioreactor accepted items. Well, that's cool. It's accepted in the bioreactor. We can set this up in a bronze electron tubed farm, manual crop form. Or okay, that's neat. I don't feel like that's the right products. Phytogenic isolator obviously is also a route we could go. But we're going to need some phytogrow for you. Which isn't terrible, but is also not super cheap either. Phytogrow is like not super difficult to get, but we'll figure it out. But let's turn you back on. So you should harvest then, I presume? Yeah, nice. All right, cool. So with you running, let's get ourselves another magmatic, maybe? Maybe 2? Like 1, 2. Iron and gold. So that's pretty much what we need. Oh, a bucket of lava. Buckets of lava. That shouldn't be a problem. And then you. Now we have 2 magmatics. Beautiful. Speed upgrades is another option, but this is just a little bit quicker. So in theory, what I should be able to do is just something like that. Although that's not exactly what we want. Really, the proper way to do it, probably here. Yeah, like that. That gets you going, right? And you're full of lava super quick, and you're melting lava super quick. So another sneaky place I can put it without too much manipulation of our environment. I think here, right? No, not really. I would like it to be there, but the answer is no, not really. Now what I might be able to do is just sneak a quick fluid duct. If I have one more fluid duct, hardened fluid duct, yay. This is totally an option. That should get you going as well. Nice. So now we've got 3 magmatic generators and a pretty compact space, to be fair. Cooking up power, and that should be a net gain of power now for us. Beautiful, which means we can now leave on the harvester without worrying about fuel use. All right, so that's going to be the old wrapping up point. Is that even like cool in terms of power gen? Pretty breaking evenish. Wow, you're actually draining power. How much R per tick does this cyclic thing use? Because you're only using 50. But to be fair, the magmatics, I don't know how much they produce. How much do you produce? 40 R per tick. So not a lot, but we could totally throw speed upgrades in those things, right? So that's an option. All right, but for now, we got to wrap up. So Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hey, my tier 2 seeds. Did I get an extra one of those? Well, that's exciting. You're going to go there now. Haha. Wrapping up the episode. We'll come back next time. Maybe I'll let this run a little bit off camera. We'll see. I did try many right-click tools for this. So, like, the mechanical user and like 50 other, I can automatically right click for you, and none of those seem to work. So I don't know if it's like globally disabled in this pack or how it's worked, but some reason or another I could not get watering cans to work from like any of the watering cans in any of the mods right-click machines. Now, I tested a bunch of them, but I might have missed one, so if I did, whoops. Anyway, wrapping up point, L20, signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and take it easy.